Hello, all of my beautiful earth signs, and welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and this is your love reading for all of my singles, okay? If you are curious about relationships, karmic relationships, I will be doing relationships tomorrow for all of my signs, and I will also be doing karmic relationships on Friday for all of my signs as well. So today's readings are going to be all of my singles, okay? I have already shuffled off of camera and set intentions. With that being said, you guys, we are going to do this starting with Taurus. We're going to get into Virgo and then Capricorn, okay? I do have my chats on so that you guys can comment and chat with me. As long as you're not asking personal questions, if you're asking questions pertaining to the reading, I will definitely answer for you guys, okay? Also, let's see. Anything that I don't go over in the intro, I will put in the description box, including all of my social media link platforms. So definitely make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I will be announcing all of my winners to all of my giveaways over there on Instagram, okay? If you do want to be entered to win one of my giveaways, all you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel to be entered, okay? It's as easy as that. So make sure you guys are subscribed, liking, sharing, commenting, and doing all that good stuff for me. Definitely get this video in the algorithm for me, okay? Let's see. I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Remember, energy is very fluid. So if this is not you, this could be somebody you're dealing with or just somebody in your energy circle, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and start this off. So I will be providing timestamps for all of you guys. If you're catching this live, you'll know there'll be a red live button right here, okay? If you don't see that red live button, then that means you're catching this on replay, and you will be able to use the timestamps in the description box as well as the comment pinned, okay? But if you're catching this live, you're not going to be able to fast forward or rewind. The fire signs video lasted about 3 hours with all 3 signs, so about an hour for each sign. So just keep that in mind, okay, you guys? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. So we're going to start off with messages from Spirit and see what messages Spirit has for you, all right? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Tauruses. Remember, you guys, we are starting with Taurus energy first, okay? All right, Spirit, messages for my Tauruses, please, for my Taurus. For the beauty and the harmony of earth, right? My stable and practical Taurus, right? Show me what I need to see and show me the messages that need to be for my Tauruses, please. So you have "You're Not for Everyone" coming out first, all right? This is embracing your weirdness, face your true north, okay? We also have "You Got the Love," Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries, okay? Very similar to the addiction card. Hello, One Queen. How are you? We also have "Align Your Life," what is not aligned or needs to change, Taurus, okay? Let's get 2 more cards of messages from Spirit, and then we'll get into your reading, and we'll break all this down, all right, so you guys understand it. Spirit, 2 more cards, please, for my messages for my Tauros. 2 more cards, please. We also have "Deep Replenishment." Beautiful card. Very, very beautiful card. This is all about retreating, resting, and being held by the universe, right? Trusting in divine purpose, divine timing, you know, the plan, divine plan, right? Spirit, 1 more card, please, for my Tauros. 1 more card for my Tauruses, my Taurinians. 1 more card, 1 more message, please, Spirit. Good. Good to hear, babe. All right, 1 more card, please. 1 more card. So all in all, I do feel like, honestly, sometimes Taurus, you feel a little bit like the outcast. You feel like maybe you're not made for someone, especially because this is my singles reading, right? So maybe you've been a little bit lost when it comes to love. Maybe you just feel like you're a little too weird. Yes, awesome, Taurus, right? Awesome, Taurinian energy. But I do feel like, honestly, you feel a little weird, right? But Spirit's telling you to embrace that weirdness. Yes, it's true. You're not made for everyone, but there is someone out there made for you, okay? So definitely embrace who you are, embrace the weirdness, and trust it, right? Face who you really are, face your truth. Okay, awesome. If you're not single, I will be doing relationship readings tomorrow, One Queen, and then I will also be doing karmic relationships on Friday, okay? So today, all the elements will be singles, all for singles. Tomorrow will be relationships, and then Friday will be karmic relationships, third-party situations. It's complicated, that kind of thing, okay? So definitely check out tomorrow's videos. I will be live streaming all day, just like today, and same thing on Friday, okay? All right, but you might still find messages here because in the fire signs, with their energy, it was the same energy that's been kind of consistent with my past readings as far as that X returning kind of energy. So you might still find messages even within the single readings, okay? So you'll just kind of have to hold on and see what happens with it, okay? Let's get one more card, Spirit, when it comes to messages for my Tauruses, please. One more card. Also, too, with this Hadarian energy, remember, it's the codependency and boundaries. So I do feel like there are some issues with codependency. Oh, you're very welcome, my love. So there is some form of addictions coming through. Obviously, messages from the Spirit are saying to definitely pay attention to the codependency. If you're feeling like you're addicted to someone or addicted to something, or even more importantly, just, not setting boundaries. So this has a lot to do with, of course, addictions, so that you can create boundaries, right? This is kind of why we go through the things that we go through, so that we can create those boundaries, so that we don't allow people to take from us, okay? But more importantly, so we create a self-worth within us, okay? Also, to the align your life, right? What's not aligned needs to change, right? So what's not working for you in your life? What do you feel like, is toxic? What do you feel like is an addiction? What do you feel like is holding you back in life, okay? Those are the things that need to change, okay? So this is all about that energy of letting go of the toxic energy, the negative energy in your life, and making room for positive energy within you and, of course, within the situations around you, okay? Also, the deep replenishment. This is about, again, trusting in universe, trusting in divine timing, and just taking the time to rest, retreat, meditate, and think things through thoroughly, okay? Spirit, let's get one more card for messages for my Taurus, please. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay, that was two, but I will take them, all right? We have lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Same energy as the aligned your life, right? Ultimately, what's not serving you, let it go, right? Also, too, this is questioning things. So I do feel like a lot of my Tauruses have been really questioning where they're at, where they're going, how love is in their life, if this is the love they want. Do they want new love? Do they want to go to a past energy? All in all, there's a lot of questioning things. Maybe even questioning intuitive hits that you've been getting, maybe questioning the timing of things, right? Questioning everything, questioning where you come from, where you're going, why you're here, what's your purpose. Will love come? What love is? What love isn't? There's just all these questions that you're asking, Taurus, and Spirit's here to tell you that is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be questioning things, okay? Because by you questioning things, you're starting to create that value within you. What is it that you deserve? What is it that you don't want to deal with? What is it that you don't deserve? Again, so those questioning everything is leading to you building up your boundaries. It's leading to you building up your worth. Ultimately, it's releasing, again, negative energy, toxicity, okay? We also have the ever unfolding rose. I love the ever unfolding rose, okay? This is like infinity. This is things being cracked open, right? It's happening for you, not to you, okay? That's really important here, Taurus. This has actually come out in your reading before. This is a pretty consistent energy. I feel like a lot of my Tauruses feel like the struggles they've gone through, the failures of life, the things that you feel like are mistakes or regrets. There's a lot of self-blame, feeling like it happened to you. Like, why does this keep happening to me, right? Questioning that question right there. Spirit's telling you, hey, look, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. I'm taking people away from you for intention, right? I'm taking these things from you so that you can learn and grow, so that you can create boundaries, right? So not only that you can create boundaries, so that you can learn how to release these things. So I do feel like, honestly, Spirit steps in a lot and takes things out of your life that aren't meant for you. And you get to this point where you're like, why does this keep happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And again, Spirit's trying to say, hey, look, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you, right? So I do feel like, honestly, the things that you don't, like the decisions you don't make, Spirit's going to come in and make them for you. So again, if you don't realize that someone is toxic for you, if you don't realize that this negative energy has to go, Spirit's going to come in and make it go, okay? So again, this is why Spirit's saying, hey, look, remember, this isn't happening to you. This is happening for you, okay? It's happening for your transformation. It's happening for your growth. It's happening for your, so that you can, again, question, release things, and grow, all right? All right, so with that being said, let's see, Taurus. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on with your energy in specific, okay? Yeah, let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, show me where my Tauruses are at with their energy, please. Spirit, show me where my Tauruses are at with their energy. Hello, hello. Good. Yes, Spirit, do it. Yes, girl. Yes. Embrace, Spirit. Invite and embrace. You know, I think it's so hard as humans. We forget to forgive ourselves, right? We hold ourselves so high. We hold the expectation so high that it makes it almost close to impossible to make room for error, right? So when we do fuck up or when things don't work our way, we tend to blame ourselves. And ultimately, you know, we have to just give things to divine. We have to give things to God because there's some things that are way beyond our understanding and our know-how. So again, you know, it's just embracing your path, embracing your journey. There's a lot of situations that happen that you feel like things are happening to you and not for you. And ultimately, in those situations where you feel like these things are happening to you to hurt you, it could be that your energy was supposed to meet this person. Yes, this person was going to hurt you. But maybe you were made to learn how to create boundaries and not to allow people to take from you. But on the opposite end, maybe you were supposed to teach that person, that toxic person, how to have a little bit more love in their life or a little bit more balancing or grounding in their life. So it's important to remember, even though you don't see what's going on behind the scenes, or even if you don't see things from that higher perspective, doesn't mean that things aren't working out in the best way that it's supposed to, okay? Spirit, show me my Taurus's energy, please. Show me where my Tauruses are at. We have I care for the earth. Interesting earth energy coming through right off the bat, right? We also have I act respectfully of others in the reverse, okay? So there is some type of disrespect that's going on in your circles, okay? This can be family, this can be friends, this can be people that you're just working with. All in all, I feel like there's some form of disrespect in your circle. But I also see you really valuing the earth. This is why you're an earth sign, right? This is your earth, right? This is your energy. Ultimately, this is the energy of manifesting, right? You understand how the earth works. You care for the earth. You are one with the earth. So you are grounded. You are stable. You love nature. You love animals. You love plants. There is this love and this creation of love within earth, okay? Beautiful energy, very, very beautiful energy. We will break down what's going on with I act respectfully of others in reverse. Okay, this can be somebody disrespecting you. Maybe this is you disrespecting someone, or maybe this is both. Remember, birds of a feather flock together. So if you are in your positive energy and you have someone in negative energy around you, ultimately, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to start feeling that negative energy. You may even start acting negative. It is just kind of what it is. And this is why they say you attract what you are. That's not to say that negative energy can't come into your circle because maybe you don't realize it, or the loving person that you are. You want to embrace everybody. You want to embrace even the negative, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, Taurus, I'm not knocking it. But you do have to, again, have boundaries set so that these people can't take everything for you, or more importantly, change your energy, okay? We also have I hold purity in high esteem. Yes, Taurus, yes. This is that manifestation energy. This is that earth energy. It's like, and what's even more important about this is not only is it this earth energy, but it's the fact that you believe in spirituality. You understand how the universe works. And again, it's this pure energy. I also feel like with this card, this has a lot to do with the divine energy, right? This is that higher self. This is ultimate goal, right? This is that pure high self-esteem, okay? Not only self-esteem, but just esteem in general, all right? Spirit, let's get 2 more cards, please, Spirit. 2 more cards when it comes to my Tauruses, please. 2 more cards when it comes to my Tauruses, please. Okay, a little bit of stagnation. Well, me not speaking to her at the moment. You're not speaking? Your daughter? See? So, and you know, and it could be just that your daughter's in a negative energy. You know, there could be things that your daughter's going that is, you know, obviously we all have different paces. We all have different growth patterns. Shoot. Ironically, I don't know if you guys know anything about your number, your life number. I'm actually on my 6th life. My daughter is on her 8th life. Okay. I learned a lot from my daughter. My daughter is a Libra. She has actually created a lot of balance in my life. So ultimately, we do learn from others. I just feel like right now there's some blockages within you and this other energy. And that's why there's this disrespectful energy coming through. Okay. It's not that you don't love each other. It's not that you don't have love for this person. It's just that there's some disrespectful energy going on right now. Okay. And again, this could be her towards you and maybe even you back. Okay. Ultimately, there's blockages. Okay, that's the main thing. So we will be clarifying that here. Spirit, 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Hello, Jaspreet. How are you? Can I get a reading when you have time? Okay, if you want a personal reading, so my live stream readings are actually my free general readings. If you do want a personal reading, I do charge for my personal readings. My email is if you're on Facebook, it's above. In the description above. If you're here on YouTube, it's in the description in the description box. Okay. But if you want a private reading, just email me. You can DM me. I will tell you. I don't know if YouTube still does. I don't know if YouTube still does DM. I don't think they do. But just email me and I'll give you my price list and we can go from there. I am running a special 25% off of all my personal readings. Okay. All the way through July 4th. So that makes my 30-minute 1-question reading almost $50. It's like $48.50 or something like that. Normally $65. So let me know. Just email me if you want to do a personal reading, okay? But hopefully you'll have whatever questions you have somewhat guided through this message, okay? So if you don't get what you need to out of this, I relate in peace in the reverse, right? So I feel like right now for all of my Tauruses, and Virgo's next, okay, Jaspreet, just so you know, probably in about 45 minutes. With the I relate in peace energy, Taurus, in the reverse, this is telling me right now you're relating to toxicity, you're relating to negativity. It's probably going to have a lot to do with this disrespect coming through. But ultimately, there's still this energy of a high self-esteem. There's still this energy of being grounded and manifesting things. But it's very hard for you, Taurus, as an earth sign, as who you are with this esteem, with this grounding capability, to not be able to have everybody around you understanding it. So it's one thing to feel it inside, but it's a whole nother thing to have to deal with someone who is not on the same level as you, okay? So I do feel like right now you're relating in toxicity because right now that's what is around you with this disrespect, okay? Spirit, let's get one more card for my Tauruses, please. One more card for my Tauruses. You know, it's one of those things. It's easier said than done to really change the energy because, again, there's still toxicity within just the 3rd dimension, right? The negativity, the negative, the evil energy here in the universe, right? Here in, well, not in the universe, but in the 3D on Earth, right? Interesting. I converse with awareness. Yeah. So I do feel like, honestly, Tauruses, you understand, you relate, right? You get it. You're aware of what's happening around you because you are so grounded. However, just because you're aware, just because you are grounded does not mean that everybody you come encounter with or everybody that you are dealing with is going to be on the same page. So even though you're aware of the situations around you and the things that are happening around you, you can't awaken someone, okay? Now, yes, spirit, divine purpose, divine intervention, divine plan can, but ultimately you cannot awaken someone. They have to do it on their own, or if spirit wants you to awaken them, then you will cross paths with them to awaken them. But ultimately, it's still kind of out of your control. All you can do is possess your energy, and not even control your energy, but be in your energy, understand your energy, understand how the universe works, how you're a part of the universe, and what your intention is or what your plan is, okay? Now, clearly, divine's still going to have a plan, and you can sit there and try to do what you want to do, but spirit's going to always come in and make things work the way divine wants it to, okay? So let's clarify what's going on. Ooh, bottom of the deck, I am humble. I love this energy, Taurus. Very humble energy, okay? Again, this is being aware of what's around you. This is being thankful for things. I feel like, you know, when you are blessed, you understand what it is because you've been through the struggle. So I don't feel like you look down on anybody. I feel like you are actually, You are almost amazed with the support and energy and positivity that you do get because you're not understanding it. But it's still a beautiful energy to be humble, okay? So let's clarify a few things here, and then we'll get into your love reading, and then we'll move on to Virgo, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on with the I Care for Earth. Actually, you know what? We're not going to even pass that. We're just going to pass that. This is your energy coming through. Let's see what's going on with this disrespect here. Spirit, what's this disrespect? What is going on with this disrespect, Spirit? Show me what I need to see, please. Spirit, what's going on with this disrespect? Show me the disrespect that's happening. Show me what I need to see when it comes to this disrespect. Okay, that's way too many cards. All right, who's being disrespectful to who here? What is this disrespectful energy, Spirit? Show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to this disrespect. The blasted tower. So it's some situation that's happened, okay? Feeling like things have just come crashing down on you. Important, though, with the blasted tower, this is divine intervention, okay? So again, I think this is why there was that strong message from Spirit on the emphasis of, remember, this is happening for you, not to you, so don't take it personal. Things are being destructed, things are being torn down because of this disrespect, okay? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to the blasted tower and this disrespect, please. Show me what's going on here. Who's being disrespectful to who? What is going on with this energy, Spirit? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is obviously someone who you work with. Now, I don't mean work with as far as a job goes. This is someone who, and this is a person, right? Third party. This could be somebody you work with. This could be family. This could be a friend. This could be even a partner. Maybe not a partner like that, but just like your partner in crime, right? Ultimately, there's this energy of tower moment after tower moment with this individual. It's like everything, it's like you work hard to keep this like balanced energy within you. And it's like this person comes around you and everything's just like falling apart, okay? Again, this can be family, friends, this can be anybody. But ultimately, there's a lot of disrespect within this third party energy, this outer influence, okay? Again, it's important to understand that Three of Pentacles is in reverse. It's not you, it's this person in disunion, okay? Not fully understanding things, how things work. This is someone who's probably very unbalanced. When shit hits the fan, they are overreacting because they don't know how to, again, because they've been so low, it's like all of a sudden the high comes, they don't know how to deal with it. So it's this unbalancing energy, okay? I feel like also too, this person is having a hard time when it comes to finances and manifesting things of their own, okay? I don't feel like this person's an earth energy. However, it is the pentacles, so they can be. But I feel like more importantly, it's you grounding this energy. So it's you trying to be stable for this person, you trying to be committed to this person. And I don't mean in a relationship sense. I mean in a relationship, but not in an intimate relationship, okay? This is just love. This is just family love, friend love, like the love you have for your job that you love, like not just a job you have to work for. Does that make sense? Ultimately, though, this is creating that disrespect, okay? So let's take a look at what's going on with the I relate in peace in reverse. Clearly, you're not in peace right now. There's a lot of toxicity. So, Spirit, show me what this relation is, right? Oh, wow. So interesting. The reason you don't have peace, Taurus, is because there's this lack of wish fulfillment, okay? And there's this lack of wealth in your life. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse, clarifying this energy of not having peace around you. So I do feel like there is financial problems, okay? And if there's not actually financial problems, like coin problems, does she have Earth in her chart? I don't know, or if not, she might have Earth in her chart. Have you checked out her full chart? If not, that's still just your energy, trying to be stable for her, trying to be that grounding, position for her. But when we come into the relating with peace, okay, not relating with peace, being in this toxic energy, it's because of a lack of wish fulfillment, okay? A lack of wish fulfillment when it comes to love. We also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that there may be some type of financial situation you're going through, okay? And if you're not going through a financial situation, Toro, it could be that that maybe things aren't manifesting the way you want. Maybe you've tried to have a relationship be stable and long-term, but yet relationship after relationship is failing. This can also be that you may have things around your house that need to be worked on and you can't do it. There's so many different avenues that this 10 of Pentacles in reverse can be, but ultimately it's this sense of not having wealth, okay? This can be inside. It doesn't have to be in the 3D, but with it being the earth sign, this definitely, with the Pentacles, this is definitely something tangible. So I feel like it's not self-value, it's not self-worth, but it's because of the situation you're in, you're not feeling the value within. Does that make sense? I feel like there's things that could be better. I feel like you've tried to manifest things and again, they have failed on you, or what you have manifested is not what you expected it to be. Same thing in the avenue of love, okay? This is why you're not in a peaceful energy, because you're really stuck on the, again, lack of wish fulfillment and the lack of wealth fulfillment, okay? We also have the Death card in reverse. Interesting, and it could be because you're an earth sign and you are so grounded to the tangible world, but I do see you having a hard time changing, okay? Again, it's like, it's not that you're, and maybe you're not having a hard time changing. Maybe you don't want to change. Maybe you are complacent, or maybe you're happy in this energy of not losing love or not losing finances. But ultimately, there's this energy of being caught up in the toxic energy, being caught up in why is this happening to me, asking those questions constantly of why, what's going on? Why doesn't this person love me? Why am I arguing with this person? Why don't I have the finances? Why don't I have my finances in line? Why can't I manifest this stability that I want? Why can't I have the happiness when it comes to love? Ultimately, it's that toxic energy that you're in, and therefore there's no change happening because of this stagnation, because of this fixation on the things that haven't worked out, okay? So wow, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? Has to do with a union. I feel like, honestly, because of a lack of love or because of a comfort when it comes to love. So, again, if you guys are in relationships, I'll be doing my relationship readings tomorrow. So this is focused on my singles, okay? I do feel like, honestly, because you don't have love, Taurus, because you don't have this Two of Cups energy, because you don't have this spouse, because you don't have your partner in crime, ultimately, this is creating a lot of emphasis on you really focusing on the loss, the lack of, the absence, the void, okay? And again, there's still this energy of not changing, though. Okay, with the Death card in reverse. This is not changing. This is not transforming. This is staying stagnant. This is being complacent, okay? So let's tap into your love here, okay? Let's see what's going on with love with my Tauruses, okay? Let's see here. Again, I have already pre-shuffled and set intentions off of camera, you guys, okay? I will do a reset, like a cleansing really quickly when we get into Virgo, and then, of course, Capricorn, right? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Taurus, when it comes to my Tauruses, my Taurinians, the love, new love coming in, love coming from the past. What's going on with my Taurus's energy, please, Spirit? Show me what I need to see. All right. Yeah, definitely check. I provided, I know you're on Facebook, One Queen, but if you hop on over to my YouTube channel, my link is in my description box, I believe. If not, I think if you just click on one of the videos that I've shared, it should take you to YouTube. I don't know. I see you here on Facebook, so I don't know what's going on. But if you hop on over to my YouTube channel, well, actually, no, even in the description above on my Facebook video, there's a link to a website where you can check the birth chart. If you know what time she was born, and of course where she was born at, you can find out her full birth chart. Interesting. If you haven't checked out your birth chart, definitely check out your birth chart, you guys, okay? We don't just have one placement. We have many placements, okay? For example, I'm a Taurus sun. I am a Leo moon. I'm a Gemini rising. And I am a Taurus Mercury, I believe, or Venus. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at my chart. I know my sun, moon, and my rising. Okay. But anyways, definitely check out your birth charts, you guys. It's a very interesting read. Most people are, oh, you do follow me on YouTube. Okay, awesome. So either way, on YouTube or even on Facebook, just check out that link to the birth chart. And again, just plug in the information. You don't have to actually put her name. You could just put an alias or whatever. But the birth chart's really interesting because, again, most people are familiar with their sun signs, not their moon, or their rising or ascending or Venus. So ultimately, knowing your placements is really good because it helps you look at things like when you're looking at emotions. I like to do tarot readings based off of emotions, based off my moon sign. So when I'm looking for, clarification or any type of questions I have pertaining to my emotions, I'm going to focus on my moon sign because my moon sign would focus on emotions, right? The moon emotions. So again, I would go to, again, my Leo, right? Right. So Libra for emotions. So like when it comes to your relationship, like when I do my relationship readings tomorrow, one queen, it would be good for you to focus on Libra when it comes to your emotions. But if you're looking at something like how people see you, like how you are, viewed, your character, that's going to be your sun sign. So that might kind of help you when it comes to finances, growth, that type of thing. So just so you guys know. All right, interesting. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on with you, Taurus. All right, Tauruses, what's going on with my Tauruses? Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Tauruses. Awesome, awesome. Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Tauruses, please. Show me love coming in, love from the past. What is going on with my Tauruses and their love life, please? Show me what I need to see, please, Spirit. Hesitation, lots of hesitation. So I do feel like there's lots of hesitation within your love life. I feel like, honestly, this is why Spirit was saying you're questioning everything, wanting to know when love is coming, wanting to know if the person, maybe you're talking to is the one. Is it not the one? Should you keep dating? Should you focus your energy on something from the past, which is never really the best thing to do. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. But ultimately, Spirit, let's find out what's going on with my Tauruses, please. Lots of hesitation in your love life, okay? I have not felt this much hesitation in a while, okay? So I do feel like there's a lot of maybe frustration with love, maybe because you've been hurt in the past so much, Taurus. Again, this is creating a lot of hesitation, okay? It's important to understand, though, that sometimes hesitation can be good, but sometimes hesitation can also be because of fear. You're very welcome, very, very welcome. So there could be fear involved in this hesitation. I mean, look what's happening, Yeah, explains a lot. 9 of Cups energy coming through. Okay, this is your wish fulfillment. So we will clarify and find out exactly what your wishes are. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? This is that lack of love, right? This is no action when it comes to love. Like you feel like nobody's taking love towards you, like taking action towards love towards you or even away from you. So I do feel like maybe there's this, I feel like the love that you do have isn't the love that you want. I feel like there's a lack of love in your situation, okay, as a single person, or maybe even if you're here watching as a couple, okay? But ultimately solo, you as a single, within you, there is this disconnect when it comes to love. So this can have to do with self-love, self-value, self-worth. We will clarify and find out, but we also have the 2 of Swords in reverse, okay? So this is telling me, Taurus, that you do have 2 opposing forces within you fighting, okay? And because they're fighting, and because you're not really sure who's fighting who, there could be you not trusting your intuition, you questioning things, you doubting things. Ultimately, these 2 opposing forces are creating major blockages in what you see, right? So not only in what you see, but what you feel too when it comes to these emotions, when it comes to love, when it comes to the way you think about love, the way you think about emotions. Wow, we have the Devil. Very interesting because the boundaries card came out in the messages from Spirit, right? Spirit was trying to tell you, hey, look, there's boundaries that need to be set because of addiction. And what do we have? We have the Devil card coming through, Taurus. Okay, so there is still some form of codependency and addiction here. Maybe this codependency and this addiction is past tense. Maybe you're rushing into relationships or rushing love because of a fear of being alone or whatever the situation is, or a fear of just being isolated. So ultimately, I feel like maybe there's this energy of rushing things because you want to fill that void, okay? And this is where the addictions come, okay? This is where the codependency comes, because this can happen before you even meet someone, okay? Interesting. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Moon in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Very interesting. I'm actually going to take them. It makes a lot of sense. Bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Empress, okay? So, Divine Feminine is grounding you, okay? Let me see, questioning too much on things. Yes. I'm a Taurus sun too, so it happens with me a lot too. I do feel like, honestly, the Divine Feminine is really grounding you, okay? Or at least this drive and this ambition to be the Empress, to be the ultimate counterpart, to be your divine and purest self, okay? So with that grounding this whole energy, it's important to remember, because no matter what, you are still the Empress, Taurus, okay? The Empress is actually Aries and Taurus energy. Sorry, one of my kids is knocking. So we also got the Ace of Swords coming through, right? This is that mental clarity. This is that if you've ever needed communication, this is communication. But more importantly, this is really communication with yourself. I feel like this communication is taking place because of these two opposing forces fighting each other. So I feel like the communication that needs to take place is within your mind, within your thoughts, okay? Especially with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords in the upright, okay? Both swords talking both about your thoughts, all right, Taurus? We also have the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. I was going to say another swords. This is the Page of Wands. This is communication when it comes to passion. So I do feel like, honestly, you want to have conversations of intimacy, like intimate conversations. I feel like you want to have these conversations that really spark your interest, that get your juices flowing. I feel like there's this void. I feel like there's lack of intimacy. I feel like you want to communicate this to someone. I feel like you want to communicate with someone about these intimate conversations, these creative conversations. And I do feel like with the Page of Wands energy that it is coming, okay? We also have the Moon card in reverse. Very interesting. This is illusions being lit up, right? I do feel like there were things, past tense energy, that there were a lot of illusions within things, okay? And I do feel like, honestly, there was this spark within you. It was like somebody just kind of ignited your flame, and all of a sudden you started seeing things. I feel like, honestly, without that flame being lit, you were kind of in the dark. And I feel like somebody comes and hands you a candle, or somebody comes and hands you a lighter, right? Somebody lights that flame. And so now you start to see things in the dark. Now, I'm not saying that you see everything fully for what it is, but there are things that have been hidden or secret or deceitful, again, that were illusions. And ultimately, you've seen some of these things for what they are, okay? We also have the Ace of Pentacles energy in reverse coming through, okay? This is, again, remember I was talking about that stagnation, that fixation. This is more of a stagnation because of a fear. I feel like, honestly, you're afraid to close one door and fully start that cycle again. Remember when I was telling you you're afraid to really change and embrace that change? It's because of this fear, okay? And a lot of that fear is going to come from this codependency, right? These issues, right? Within these illusions, within these, again, fears, challenges, codependencies, abandonment issues, being alone, right? So let's clarify it a little bit here and find out what's going on, okay? All right, I want to find out what your Nine of Cups is. Truth of my daughter. Yep. All right. Interesting. So the wish fulfillment, right? The Empress is in reverse. We also have the Five of Swords in reverse. And we have the Chariot in the upright. So I do feel like your wish fulfillment is just to be happy. I feel like, honestly, my Empress energy, okay, you Taurus in your Empress energy, there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of questioning. There's a lot of not fully understanding things for what they are. So a part of your wish fulfillment is just to no longer be in disconnect, right? No longer to be in disunion within yourself. I feel like you want to be really confident when it comes to making decisions. I feel like you don't want to ask these questions anymore. I feel like you want to know, right? And I feel like Two, it has to do with these two opposing forces. I feel like, again, because Spirit was really emphasizing the asking these questions. So I do feel like, honestly, you're seeking the answers in the 3D. You're seeking the answers in the physical things you can see by researching whatever the case is. Now, I'm not saying that that's wrong, but ultimately the answers you seek are within, okay? Especially answers to things like this. It's like a belief, right? People believe in God because they choose to believe in God, but you can't physically see him, right? You can't touch him, you can't smell him, you can't hold him. So it's that belief. Same thing. It's, again, seeking the answers in the tangible world, but you're asking questions that are divine. You're asking questions of intuition, of universe, of God, of creator, right? So ultimately, with your wish fulfillment, it's this wish fulfillment to not question, but to fully understand. And I feel like that's because you have been defeated, or love has defeated you. Okay. So your wish fulfillment is to no longer be defeated, or to no longer feel defeated, whether this comes to a relationship with somebody or even the relationship within you, Taurus. Okay. Now the Chariot is here and it's beautiful. Again, this is you wanting divine guidance. This is you wanting divine to guide you. And this is trusting in that plan, divine planning, right? It's actually beautiful. It's you being victorious with the help of divine, with the help of light, okay? Beautiful. Because normally when I see wish fulfillment when it comes to love, I see a lot of wish fulfillment when it comes to this person or that person or an ex from the past. But Taurus, I'm really proud of this energy, because this energy is you wanting to be right with you, and your wish fulfillment is self-love. That's beautiful. Most people don't want self-love. Most people want to feel love. Your feeling love is within you. It's the questions that you're tired of asking. It's the truth that you want to know. That is beautiful. That really is, Taurus. That's a beautiful energy. All right, so let's see what's going on with this Queen of Cups energy in reverse. So if it is, this is what you're wanting, right? You're wanting this self-love, this one love. So what is the disconnect with this love? What is the blockages? What's so hard here? Four of Cups energy. Okay, makes sense. So I do feel like, honestly, there is a confusion between passion and love, intimacy and unconditional love. I feel like, honestly, Taurus, you don't know really how to love yourself. You don't know how. It's like you think that by going and getting a job is loving yourself, or you think by starting a new creative adventure that's loving yourself. Maybe going to work out to work on your body is loving yourself, or maybe to go out with friends and have a good time is loving yourself. But ultimately, that is passion, that is influence, right? So that is not love. Yes, you can have a love for these things, but ultimately there's this, it's like you're focusing on loving yourself in the wrong way, right? Does that make sense? So it's like, to be able to fully love yourself, you have to understand what that unconditional love is, and how do you unconditionally love yourself. So I feel like the holdup when it comes to loving yourself is not knowing the difference between passion and love within you, okay? I feel like you're mixing everything together, all right? I feel like, let me clarify a little bit more, because I don't want to get too off, because this can go so many ways. So let me clarify here just a little bit more. Interesting. The Emperor comes out. The Emperor and the Upright. So I do feel like, honestly, the reason you can't love yourself is because you're expecting love to come from this Emperor. You're expecting love to come from your counterpart. This is why things are blended for you, because you're not understanding that the love comes from within you, right? Bob Marley speaks of this, in One Love. It's that unconditional love for yourself, and it's that radiating energy that ends up attracting that positive energy, right? That one love. I feel two different things with this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's hard for you to love yourself because you're expecting the Emperor to come in and give you the love that you're lacking. I will tell you that's incorrect, okay? You have to figure out a way to love yourself without anybody else giving you this love, okay? Because this emperor might not come through in this life. This emperor might take 2 years. This emperor might take 2 lifespans, okay? Ultimately, the waiting game is not what you want, okay? You have to figure out how to distinguish the difference between passion and love, and you have to understand how to unconditionally love yourself. It's not something that I can tell you how to do. It's something that you're gonna have to figure out on your own, okay? But I will tell you also too, there is this energy of you not loving yourself because maybe of a past tense energy. Maybe there was someone in your past that treated you as an option. Maybe there was someone in your past that didn't know the difference between love and lust, okay? So this is 2 different equations here, okay? Some of you guys, some of my Tauruses, again, you don't know the difference between lust and love. But for others of you guys, it's because of a past situation that has treated you like lust. And you may have given love to this person takes it, and then in return treats you like an option, treats you like a side piece kind of energy, okay? Either way, this is stunting your growth when it comes to self-love, self-worth, self-value, okay? This is why you're having this hard time understanding how to find those answers within, because you're looking for those answers again on the outside, right? You're looking for someone to fulfill your need, right? You're looking for someone on the outside to fulfill this inner need, right? That's not how it works. You have to just put your faith in divine. You have to put your faith in yourself. You have to forgive yourself for things not working out. You have to forgive yourself for being defeated, right? Without that defeat, you wouldn't even question things. And if you didn't question things, you wouldn't awaken, right? Makes sense? You wouldn't awaken to this whole energy. Interesting though, because the Emperor is coming through in this reading. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the Two of Swords and your blockages. Spirit, what's the Two of Swords and what are these blockages? Where are we at? We're almost up with the Taurus, and we'll be getting into the Virgo energy, all right? What is going on with this Two of Swords energy? Show me what I need to see when it comes to the Two of Swords energy, please, Spirit. I do, like I said, I really feel like, honestly, this is just you fighting yourself. This could be the tear between the lust and the love. This can also just be, you seeking the answers outside, right? And I honestly feel like that's what it is. I feel like you're seeking these answers in the tangible. You're seeking the answers in the outside world when the answers are within. Spirit, why is the Two of Swords here? Wow. Okay. So it's clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's also clarified by the Lovers in the upright, as well as the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like, honestly, because your Emperor has hurt you. God, the Return of the X again. Here it is. Ten of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, things not manifested. Okay. So this past energy that has left you, okay? This past disconnected energy, right? The Emperor in the past has created a lot of the issues, right, that you're working on, okay? I do feel like, honestly, the blockages within you have to do with things not being manifested when it comes to love. You not having a relationship, or you not having somebody from your past in a relationship, okay? But ultimately, the blockages within you have to do with what you think this connection should be, or what you think the lover's connection should be, okay? I feel like, honestly, because you don't have this loving energy, because you don't have the Ten of Cups, because you don't have the Nine of Cups, because you don't have the Ten of Pentacles, it literally has you, again, seeking the answers on the outside world, okay? This is your hugest blockage right here, is, again, focusing on the outside, right? It's like you're seeing people in a relationship and you're wishing you can have it. You may even revisit someone from your past, maybe on social media, and it's going back to, dang, why can't I have that? Why didn't this work out? Again, the questions, right? This is actually creating weaknesses within you. And this would explain the codependency, the addiction. It's, again, focusing that perception out, right? Right. Emphasis, focused out, not in. Most definitely. So I do feel like, honestly, you do want a loving relationship, right? You do want stability. You do want the 10 of Cups. You do want your Emperor energy. You do want to be able to have somebody acknowledge you for the love and, the love that you want to give, not confuse it for lust. You want someone to love you and not treat you like an option. You want somebody to lay and stay, right? Stable, consistent. And I feel like with this Ace of Swords energy, you're very clear on this. Like, this. It's just that it's easier said than done, right? You don't know how to actually change. Well, that's because, again, you're seeking those answers on the outside, okay? So what is this Page of Wands energy coming through? What is this communication when it comes to passion? Ooh, the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I feel like, honestly, you're going to put these fears and these problems in past tense, okay? I do feel like, honestly, I feel like there's this urge to want to communicate this with somebody, wanting to just have somebody to talk to tell about your problems, to tell about your fears. And I feel like you don't really have it, okay? So there's this yearning and this need to communicate this to someone, anybody, right? Spirit, show me a little bit more when it comes to this Page of Wands energy, Spirit. Page of Wands energy, please. I just want to clarify one more thing here with this Page of Wands energy. What are the problems and fears? Three of Swords, being treated like an option again, okay? So yeah, I do feel like, honestly, you still have to work on this past energy of someone who's hurt you. I feel like you may feel like you've walked away from this energy. You may feel like you've been victorious when it comes to leaving this past energy behind you, but it's coming through in the reading, Taurus, okay? This is telling me that you're still focused on someone who has treated you like an option. And because this person treated you like an option, because they misunderstood your love for lust, or because they treated you in a lusty way, right? One night stand kind of energy, maybe a repetitive one night stand energy, but ultimately this person has left you for a third party, okay? So you understand that pain and that fear of losing someone. This is what has you creating those problems and fears within your own head, okay? This is what you want to communicate. You want to communicate these things. You want to be able to talk to maybe the person that's treated you like this. Maybe this Emperor's coming back, just like my fire signs. Interesting enough, the Emperor is Aries energy. Definitely, you guys, check out the fire. If this is hitting you in any way, shape, or form, definitely check out the fire signs. In specific, was it Aries or Leo? I'm trying to think. I think it was Aries, actually. And with the Emperor here, maybe your Emperor isn't Aries. Maybe somebody from your past has fire in their chart. But either way, it's still that passion, that intimacy, that lust, okay? Regardless, you know what it is to be in pain, to be sad, to feel like an option, to feel like a one-night stand. And this has created a lot of those problems and fears, okay? So I do feel like you want to communicate this with somebody. You want to be clear. You want to really communicate these things. But more importantly, you want to communicate the yearn, the need, and the desire for intimacy, right? Because again, I feel like you do know the difference between intimacy and love. I feel like at least most of you guys do. There may be a few of you guys that don't understand it. And if you need help with that, just email me. I'll definitely help you out without even charging you, or even if you guys want me to give you a video trying to help you guys out with the difference between the two, I can do something like that too. But ultimately, there's still this urge to want intimacy, to want to communicate with someone on an intimate level. And I feel like, honestly, this Emperor in this past energy, you were able to do that with, right? Because they were very much so in the 3D lusty of things, right? So they were able to have intimate conversations. They were able to have those intimate conversations that led to intimate sexual type of fantasy, right? So I feel like, honestly, you haven't had that since this person. So I feel like every time maybe you meet someone, or every time you get into another relationship or connection, ultimately, anytime there's not intimacy, or anytime you're not having that intimate connection, you automatically go back to this Emperor energy. You automatically go back to this past tense energy. And of course, that's when the fear, the problems, the third party situation starts to replay in your head. So definitely focus on this energy and really figure out how to, again, work on the shadows within this feeling like an option. Figure out how to heal yourself here. Take time, meditate, rest. This is why the rest card came out in your reading as well, okay? Let's take a look at the illusions that have been shed light upon. Why is the Moon card here in reverse, Spirit? Show me what I need to see when it comes to the illusions that have now been shed light on. The Moon card in the reverse, Spirit. Moon card in the reverse. 8 of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like, honestly, you saw things for what they were really quickly. Maybe it was this video. Maybe it was somebody else telling you something. Or maybe it was you doing the whole YouTube, the whole Facebook, checking out the profile and seeing that this person was with somebody else. And it just made you realize really quickly that, you're caught up on somebody that doesn't care about you, doesn't even think about you, that kind of energy. But I do feel like, honestly, there was something that you were holding on to that had you very codependent on this person from the past. Again, emphasis on not having wish fulfillment or manifestation with this person, okay? Again, this energy of things being illuminated happens really quickly, okay? Very, very fast here. And I do feel like, honestly, it's communication. I feel, wow. Here's that Return of the X, the Temperance card. I was trying to avoid this energy. I'm not going to lie. I was trying to just avoid this Emperor energy period, okay? Because I'm so tired of seeing this, you guys. But as a collective whole, fire signs included so far, it's this return of this X energy, okay? It has a lot to do with the Mercury retrograde. It has a lot to do with this past solar eclipse, okay? Remember, solar is masculine energy, right? The sun is masculine. So I do feel like, honestly, when that solar eclipse happened, it awoke a lot of masculines, okay? I do feel like, honestly, communication is going to be coming in for most of you, okay? Now, whether this is the communication within your own thoughts, Taurus, or whether this is actually this person coming back to reconciliate, either way, it's like something happens really fast here, okay? Communication, again, Page of Wands, 8 of Wands energy. The 8 of Wands is all about communication, right? Communicating intimacy. I feel like, honestly, something happens really quick here. And I feel like it's a really quick reconciliation, or at least if not, a phone call happens, an email, a text message. There's some form of communication about reconciliation, okay? Tread lightly, Taurus, okay? Really think this through. This could be why Spirit's saying, hey, there's still some codependency issues here. Make sure you work on this before you try to work on this reconciliation, because if you don't work on the issues of how you felt the lack of before, even up to now, all this energy that was coming through in the beginning of this reading, if you don't work on this and this person does come back, if you don't create those boundaries, this person's just going to take everything from you again and go to another third party situation again, okay? This is why it's important for you to face the addictions within this codependency of this person, okay? You have to nip that in the bud. You have to create your boundaries. And again, that way, if this Emperor comes back, you're ready, okay? Remember, love is a game. You have to be prepared. It's a battle, all right? Let's go ahead and look at the last card, the 8 of Pentacles, Spirit, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So you went from a fast-moving action on reconciliation to now this stagnation again, this fear. Too many cards, you guys. What is going on with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Ooh, wow, something to turn over. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Taurus's card in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse, okay? So honestly, I feel like because of this disconnect within you, it's actually stopping you from manifesting things, honestly. So if you are having financial issues, if you are having issues of stability and consistency, the issues lie within you, Taurus, okay? It's this disconnect within you, this not loving yourself, right? Or this not understanding how to love yourself. These two opposing forces within you fighting, right? These blockages, this codependency, these addictions, right? The codependencies on this Emperor, right? Ultimately, these 3 issues are leading you to being in disunion, right? Being closed-minded, not fully understanding, because again, you're seeking the answers in the 3D instead of going within and trusting your intuition and trusting in divine timing and the divine plan, the divine process, right? So ultimately what's happening here is because you're focusing on all of this, even if it's subconsciously and you don't think about it on the daily, ultimately somehow it always circles back to this energy, holding on to this person to come back to you. And that could be why this reconciliation is coming through. Maybe this person's not going to reconciliate with you. Maybe your energy is just so strong on reconciliating with this lover from the past that it keeps coming through in all of my readings. But as a collective whole, it's the same energy for all of us. Straight up, it's this holding back, holding on to past energies of, again, the option, the heartache, the pain, the loss, the grief, the deceit, the illusions, all of that bullshit. It's been the same energy with all of these readings. I'm not going to lie. But ultimately, because you're holding on to this negative energy, that is why the Hierophant is in reverse. This is why you are in disunion, Taurus. This is why you're not able to evaluate how you've planted your seeds, where you've planted these seeds, what seeds you're even planting. I feel like most importantly, what seeds are you planting? I feel like you're just meeting, it's like you met this emperor in the past tense, you planted all of your seeds with them, and then they grew, but that person wasn't there because you didn't really even understand what seeds you were planting. Not only that, but the soil you planted them in was clay, and so it was just really hard for the roots to dig down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming this past energy. I'm blaming you, Taurus. As much as I can be realistic with you, I'm blaming you. Again, why aren't you manifesting? Because you're in disunion. Straight up. Okay? All right, where are we at? An hour in. Yep, Queen of Wands energy on the bottom of the deck. This is being intimate and taking action when it comes to passion, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to the influences around you. Okay? Really quickly, let's get overall energy. Just to clarify this read, and then we will get into my Virgo reading, okay? All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Taurus energy, please. Why is this Emperor here? What's going on with this energy? Show me what I need to see when it comes to this energy, please, Spirit. A lot of energy, Taurus. I totally relate. I feel you guys 100%, okay? Yeah, look, because you were stabbed in the back. It's hard to let go, right? Most definitely. There's heartbreak here. There's pain here. The separation, the deception. It's hard to let go, especially when you feel like you were stabbed in the back, like it came out of nowhere. You loved this person. They crossed you. They deceived you, and it was very shocking, right? And I feel like that's why it's so hard to let go of this person, because they've literally abandoned you. So now it creates abandonment issues that you may have never had before. Okay, Spirit, what else for this energy? Show me what I need to see, please. Very interesting read, Taurus, okay? But strong emphasis on your Nine of Cups. You know, your Nine of Cups is not the Emperor. Your Nine of Cups is you. That's beautiful. I mean, that is amazing. And I feel like, honestly, if that is the case with you guys, if you're really wanting your wish fulfillment is to love yourself and to be okay alone, that is beautiful, Taurus. That is when this Emperor will come back. I'm telling you, because they're going to feel this energy of, wait, what? My Empress doesn't want me anymore? What are you talking about? My Empress isn't thinking about me. Believe it or not, energy is very strong, okay? You can think about this person from your past so much that this person from your past has a dream about you, right? And then doesn't understand where it's coming from. And same thing. You may forget this person, and 10 years later, this person comes back in a dream and you're like, what the hell? And it could be because this person's thinking of you. It's hard to say, you know, every situation is different, but ultimately, energy is very strong. It's important to understand that, okay? Spirit, anything else when it comes to this connection? Anything else? For my Taurus's energy, anything else? We'll go through the deck a few more times, and then we will go on into Virgo, okay? Spirit, one more time. Okay, I'll take it. Let me make sure nothing else flipped. Okay, we got talking. Clearly you want to talk to this person. I feel like you do. I honestly, and I don't even feel like it's just this person. I feel like you want to communicate. You want to have that intimate talking, right? You want to be able to really conversate more. But I also feel like you're waiting for this person. Remember when I was telling you this person could be either coming back to reconciliate, or honestly, you just want this that much. I do feel like you're waiting for this person to reconciliate with you. You're waiting for this person to call you up and be like, I'm sorry, I fucked up in the past. I love you. I want things to work out. So I do feel like, honestly, you check your emails a lot. You check your phone calls. You check your text messages. And if this person doesn't have your email address or your text messages, I feel like every now and then you randomly check your messenger just to see if this person messaged you, okay? Now, for those of you that have blocked this person, then clearly that message is not for you. Or even so, even though you've blocked this person, there's still this this question, do I unblock them or do I unblock her so that she can message me, okay? Interesting. So we do have the mirror coming through. So I do feel like, honestly, this is confirmation that this person does think about you. This person does want to reconciliate as much as you want them to reconciliate, okay? So there's this past energy still from the past. We also have boat, right? This goes hand in hand with the moon energy, seeing things for what they are, right? This awakening. This is really changing things and facing these issues, right? Facing the abandonment, facing, just facing these things and taking and finding what it is that you need, like receiving what it is that you need so that you can close these doors and move on. We also have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over the shoulder of the other woman. This third party energy did come through. Maybe you had to deal with this third party energy, okay? If not, maybe this energy is just somebody who's kind of making, your life hell right now. Maybe this is just a hovering energy that just kind of won't let you be. We also have not enough and Cupid's arrow, okay? Not enough, frustrated in relationships, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, jealousy issues, okay? But let me tell you something. If you have this addiction and this codependency, this is just the next step, right? These two, the not enough, feeling like you're not enough, feeling like you're in disunion, feeling like you can't manifest things, feeling like you're not the Hierophant in the upright, you're in disunion. All of these things are because of codependency, because of that addiction of depending on this person to come back, waiting on this person to come back, okay? So remember, addiction is going to lead to codependency. Codependency is going to lead to a lack of self-value, a lack of self-love, right? Feeling like what? You're not enough, okay? We also have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. All right, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. What did I tell you? Did you not see when I was shuffling those cards how much hesitation was there? I feel like, honestly, it's like for you, Taurus, you're hesitant to get back into this energy again because slowly you've been trying to get away from this energy. And it's like just as soon as you start to get away from this energy, all of a sudden you're having dreams about this person. You're having these feelings of this person, and bam, here's this person in your life again, okay? Whether they're actually there in the 3D or not, physically, emotionally, you can feel them, all right? So I do feel like, honestly, this person's coming back around, okay? Maybe not for all of you, but definitely for some of you. For the rest of you, this is just your energy. This is what you want. It is what it is. Definitely work on these issues before this person decides to come back, if this person does decide to come back, okay? Because again, if you're in the same energy, it's going to be the same thing again. All right. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for you. We're going to go ahead and start getting into the Virgo reading. For those of you guys that are here for the Virgo, hold on, because we got about an hour for you. Taurus, I appreciate you guys checking out this video and watching with me. I will see you guys. If you guys are interested in the relationship reading, we are going to be doing a relationship reading tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing the karmic relationship reading, right? So any type of complicated relationships, maybe you're in a relationship, but your heart is somewhere else. That's what Friday is going to be about. It's going to be about those karmic relationships, those third party situations. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and start getting into my Virgo's reading. Okay. I do have to shuffle, you guys. And because I am live, it's kind of a little tricky. All right. Definitely. I will see you tomorrow, my love. All right. So let's go ahead and get into my Virgo's energy. All right, so I don't have any messages off the top of my head for you guys, Virgo. I do feel like, honestly, though, it's going to be the same kind of energy with my Taurus energy, okay? Just because Earth signs are very, very similar, just like my fire signs, we're all very similar, okay? So it may change a little bit, but ultimately it's going to be the same kind of energy, whether it's with you, Virgo, or with someone you're dealing with, okay? I do feel like, honestly, Virgo, though, the tables are kind of turned a little bit. I do feel like instead of somebody walking away from you, Virgo, I feel like you've walked away from someone else, okay? And I think this has a lot to do with my Virgos being so analytical, okay? I feel like, honestly, you analyze everybody that comes into your circle, as well as just analyzing every situation. I do feel like, honestly, there is reconciliation for you. I just feel like the reconciliation with my Virgos is going to be because of something that you want to reconciliate, not because somebody wants reconciliation with you. Does that make sense? So I feel like more action is going to be taken with my Virgos than with my Tauruses, okay? Again, because my Virgos are very analytical, okay? Let's see, what else do I have to say? Virgos, you are the mind and rhythm of the earth, okay? This is why you're analytical, okay? But you also are very intuitive when it comes to rhythm, when it comes to energy. This is too why it's so easy for you to be analytical. I feel like honestly you can pick up on people's energies very quickly, okay? I feel like you can see through people. You can see the bullshit, right? You can smell the bullshit a mile away because you feel the energy before they even come into your presence, okay? With that being said, being as analytical as you are, Virgo, it's important to also understand that sometimes you need to just let things be. I feel like sometimes my Virgos analyze things to the point where they get rid of things that they feel like aren't good for them. But Spirit's telling me to not be so analytical, okay? Yes, analyze things, but don't let this analyzing consume you, okay? All right, let's find out what's going on here. Let's get messages from Spirit. All right, Spirit, messages for my Virgo, please. Messages for my Virgo. I'm gonna have to reshuffle that deck, okay? Messages for my Virgo, Spirit, messages for Virgo, please. Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos and the messages for my Virgos, please. Wow. Interesting. So this came out in my fire, every single one of my fire elements. This came out in Aries, Leo, and Sag, and now it's coming out for my Virgos. Straight up, no. Okay? No. Now, that's not saying no to the situation. It's saying to wait. It's saying to postpone. To postpone. Okay? It says to say no. Okay? Even if you don't mean it, it says no. All right? This is in direct question. Okay, there's questions that you have been asking. For those of you that have asked the question, what should you do? Spirit is telling you, no, don't postpone. Okay? Spirit, what else do you have for my Virgos? Spirit, what other messages do you have for my Virgos? Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos. Show me the messages that need to be. Show me the messages that need to be seen, Spirit. Wait. I feel like, honestly, if you were to rush in, I feel like there's going to be way more storms and way more problems and drama. This is why Spirit's telling you to wait. Spirit's telling you to postpone because there is storms. There's storms going on into where it's like you're about to run into a tornado, okay? And you don't see that tornado, so you have no clue. But ultimately, Spirit sees it, and Spirit's telling you, just wait, just postpone, all right? Just wait. Say no for right now, okay? So maybe somebody's asked you to go to an event that you know you may see somebody from your past. Maybe somebody's asking you to do something financially that you know you can't do. Like I said, Spirit sees the destruction ahead, and Spirit's telling you to postpone and say no. All right, Spirit, any other messages for my Virgos? Wow, Messenger, serious energy. Bringing harmony and balance to the situation. Beautiful energy right here, okay? I feel like, honestly, this serious energy is protecting you. I feel like, again, because you don't see what's about to happen, what you're about to rush into, Spirit's trying to say, hey, look, I'm the harmony and balance you need. Trust me. Trust my plan. I've got you. This energy is to protect you. It is to balance you. It is to create this harmony. Again, postpone, okay? Spirit, any other messages for my Virgos, please? Any other messages for my Virgos? Get 3 more cards, Spirit, please. 3 more cards for my Virgo's energy, please. 3 more cards for my Virgo. Messages for my Virgo, Spirit, messages for my Virgo. That might be way too many cards. Yeah, way too many cards. Spirit, messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. There's 3 cards I needed. Okay, perfect. We have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, Earth energy coming through even for you, Virgo, okay? I feel like honestly, Spirit's trying to tell you, look, you've got to go through these lessons, right? You've got to go through these lessons so that you can grow, so that your soul can grow, okay? This is about, again, higher learning. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Ooh, Virgo, I'm loving this energy. I feel like honestly, the awakening has already taken place. Interesting though, you guys are already relating to Taurus energy, right? We have cracked open, hitting rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Now this isn't the same. I mean, it's kind of the same energy. I feel like honestly, it's that energy of this isn't happening to you. This is happening for you. Okay. This is the balancing, the alchemy of life. Okay. In order to change, in order to grow, you have to hit rock bottom. Because without hitting rock bottom, you can't be appreciative of the good things in life, right? It's like being humble. If you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be very humble because you don't know what it is to hit rock bottom, right? So this is that established strength, right? It's establishing and going through life lessons, burdens, problems, fears, challenges, issues, failures, mistakes, whatever you want to call it, right? Toxic devil energy. Ultimately, these things hitting rock bottoms is what is growing your soul. This is what is activating you to awaken. All right, Virgo, beautiful energy, very, very beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your energy, okay? All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos, please. Virgo energy, please, Spirit. Show me my Virgo's energy. Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos, please. This is more the shadows within your life, and then we'll get into love, okay? Wow, we have I benefit with gratitude in the reverse. Interesting. So I do feel like, honestly, there's things that you're not being very thankful for, Virgo. Again, I think this is why there was that strong emphasis on, having to go through the struggles, having to go through hell, hitting rock bottom. Again, it's Spirit really emphasizing that, look, you're not understanding that the struggle has made you, that the struggle is better for you. I know you don't understand it. I know you're like probably questioning the same thing as Tauruses were, why is this happening to me? But ultimately, Spirit's, sitting here saying, look, you're not being appreciative of the struggles. You're not being appreciative of the failures, the mistakes. As I like to say with a lot of my readings, there's only opportunities within the failures. There's only opportunities within the struggles. There's only opportunities. Hi, Whitney. There's only opportunities in the negative shit. Yes, don't get me wrong. There's opportunities in the positive, right? There's opportunities in the light, but in the light, it's like a gift, right? In the dark, it's a reward. But this reward is different from a gift. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I feel like when you're in the light and things happen for you, it's given freely. You didn't have to work for it. It's just like, oh, here you go, right? Yep, here you go. In the dark, it's different. In the struggles, in the problems, in the mistakes, it's a reward because it's that established strength. Does that make sense? So I do feel like Spirit's trying to tell you, hey, look, you got to acknowledge the failures in your life, Virgo. You have to be able to see the success within the failures. You have to see the accomplishments within the failures, all right? Because you're not going to benefit if you don't. You're not going to grow. You're not going to understand what that life lesson was. You're just going to repeat the same cycles over and over again. So if you're asking yourself the question of, why am I in the same situation? You can sit there and say in your mind, you're changing all you want to, but actions speak louder than words, right? So ultimately, you can sit there and say, okay, I'm changing, but still continue to do the same thing over and over again, and then ask why things aren't working out for you. Ask why things aren't changing. Ultimately, you have to really change. And again, it's easier said than done, okay? So again, you're not going to benefit from things if you're not grateful for them, okay? Including the negative in life, okay? The failures in life. Spirit, show me what else I need to see for my Virgos, please. Show me what else I need to see when it comes to my Virgos, please. Show me the shadows within my Virgos. I was doing shadow readings for you guys last week. I didn't get to finish my readings because of that. I guess the trigger warnings for some are just a little bit too much. So I decided to do the shadow work readings as private readings. So if you guys do want me to tap into your shadows, and I'm talking about all the shadows within your life, I will do it in private readings. I'm also incorporating a little bit of the shadow work into my readings without creating too much trigger warning, okay? I do have to take into consideration that not everybody is built like me and not everybody can handle criticism. Let me tell you something. In the past, I couldn't. Now I can. But it's taken hearing a lot of criticism, like literally asking for criticism so that I can grow as a person. Don't get me wrong, hearing something that you don't want to hear is very hard at first, but once you hear it and you don't take it on a personal level, but you take it in the concept of improvement, that's when criticism is a great thing. But I do understand that not everybody is at the same pace as me, so I do have to be careful with what I say and how I say it, okay? We do have I follow my inner guidance. Very beautiful. So I do feel like my Virgos are very intuitive. Okay, I feel like my Virgos, which is interesting because you guys are so analytical, but I also understand it, right? So it's like you've been so analytical that you also are analytical of even your intuition. So I do feel like you struggled there for a while to trust your intuition, but I do see now that you are trusting it. Okay, you're trusting in the universe. You're trusting in divine guidance. You're trusting in how things work out. And you're also trusting that things will work out, all right? So you have hope, you have faith, you have desire, you have this yearning, right? To grow, right? To open your third eye. And I feel like your third eye is open here. I really do. Beautiful energy, Virgo. Very, very beautiful energy. Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos, please. Virgo energy. I give offerings, right, that are genuine. I believe that, right? Being so analytical, I feel like once you actually offer something, it's because you've thought about it so much that you're willing to give it, right? You're willing to give. So, of course, whatever you give is very genuine, very, very genuine. You also have I am peaceful in reverse. Interesting. I live in truth in the upright, as well as, I am open to love in various forms in reverse. Okay. So I do feel like, honestly, right now, Virgo, in your current energy, you also have I am kind in reverse. Okay, Virgo. I'm going to try to say this in the nicest way possible. Now, either there's someone in your life that you're dealing with that is not being peaceful with you. There just may not be peace in your circle right now. I also feel like there is a lot of unkind words being said, okay? Now, again, this can be you, Virgo, or this can be somebody that you're dealing with, okay? We also have I live in truth. So I feel like, honestly, the reason your words are so cutting, or the person, I feel like this is you, though, Virgo. I feel like because you are so analytical, I feel like if something is said, it's because you've analyzed it over and over in your head. So when you say it, you're speaking truth. Some people aren't built like us. Some people can't take criticism, right? So ultimately what happens? You create a disturbance. You create unkind words. Now, it may not be unkind to you because it's truth, but to the person hearing it, it's unkind. It creates a disturbance. It creates uneasiness, right? It creates people afraid to ask you for advice because they're afraid you're going to cut into them so deep, okay? But it's beautiful. It really is, because, again, you live in this truth. You are who you are. You are analytical. You do speak truth. You do say things that are meant, right? Because you've analyzed it. So when you speak it, you mean it. We also have I am open to love in various forms in the reverse. So I feel like, honestly, because you are so analytical, this has created some issues for you, Virgo, when it comes to love, right? The expectations, right, of what this person, your counterpart, should be, has created some difficulties when it comes to things, right? Because when you start to expect things, when you start to analyze things, unfortunately, nobody's perfect. So you're going to find, right? You're going to find fault. You're going to find issues. You're going to find, again, you're going to analyze and you're going to find the negatives within things, right? So I do feel like with a lot of my Virgos, it is hard for you to find love. Because again, even when you do finally find love and you have a connection, ultimately you start analyzing it again. So the things, like when things actually change in the connection, when things start to get comfortable, and some of those things are again a little bit more fluid, ultimately it gets back into this analyzing energy. And so I feel like, honestly, because you are one to speak truth, because you are one to analyze, you cut things off very quickly. Okay. So let's take a look at your love here. I'm not going to even dive into this because this was very clear. Okay. Let's take a look at your love life. All right. Let's take a look at what's going on with my Virgos. What's going on with love? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos, please. Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgos. Love life, please. All right, Spirit, what do you got for my Virgos? What do you got for my Virgos, Spirit? What do you have for my Virgos? Ooh, the Chariot's coming through in the upright, right? This is this action, right? And this is so interesting because your messages from Spirit were about alchemy, were about balance and harmony. And here we have the Chariot, right? This is trusting in divine. This is trusting in the divine process, divine timing, but more importantly, the harmony in things, right? This is the harmony of good and bad. This is the harmony of, again, positive and negative, black and white, right? The yin and yang. This is alchemy, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, Spirit is kind of guiding you. Harmony is guiding you, balancing, right? Wanting to have balance, wanting to have harmony in your life is really guiding you. Wow, we also have the Three of Swords coming out. So I do feel like you have been heartbroken. Wow. Interesting, though. I feel like the second you're hurt, you leave people out in the cold. Remember, I told you, you speak your truth. You're very analytical. So when things aren't working out for you, if you feel hurt, if you feel betrayed, if you feel lied to or cheated or deceived, ultimately you're going to cut that shit real quick. Okay, that's what that Five of Pentacles energy is in the reverse. You left somebody out in the cold that hurt you. Okay. We also have the Knight of Cups coming through. Interesting enough. It's like this energy of you wanting to take action when it comes to love, but here's that World card in reverse, right? And the Knight of Swords. Very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? So I don't feel like you're actually communicating love with anybody right now, so I don't feel like you're in a relationship, clearly. But again, I do have this energy of you really not looking at the accomplishments within the failures, okay? Again, because you are so analytical, I feel like you're really analytical with yourself too, Virgo. I feel like, honestly, you see the failure as a failure, right? You don't see it as a success. You don't see what it was that you were supposed to learn in it. But Virgo, since you are so analytical, it will actually be very easy for you to, once you realize that you need to address the failures, not just the accomplishments, I think that's when your life's really going to take off, because ultimately, Virgo, you're very strong-willed. Again, you're very analytical, right? You're very practical, logical. All of these things kind of go together. But I do feel like once you start acknowledging the failures and you start seeing the accomplishments, the things that you can learn within the failures of even heartbreak. For example, if instead of you just walking away from this heartbreak, from this deceit, instead of you analyzing it so much, I feel like if you start to look at what you can learn from this, what you can actually take from this, then this leaving somebody out in the cold may not happen so quickly. I feel like, honestly, a lot of my Virgos in connections really quick when they feel like they're not working for them. Again, I feel like my Virgos cut shit out real quick, okay? Again, people might take this the wrong way, right? People might take your words, your truth, your actions as someone who is not humble, but I feel like you are very humble, okay? Knight of Cups, I do feel like, honestly, you do want to take action here. You want to take action when it comes to love. So I do see you opening up. I do see, again, like that spark, that blue spark. I feel the awakening just happening with you, Virgo. And I feel like because that awakening takes place, you start working on the areas like the failures, right? The things that have failed you, the things that have been misleading, the things that have maybe, the things that maybe you haven't addressed because it was a failure, right? It's like you thought it was in the past. You thought it was done. It was a failure. So I feel like you just kind of packed up your shit and left. And I don't mean physically packed your shit up and left somebody. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's that energy of, okay, it failed, on to the next thing. analyzing something new instead of understanding that you had to analyze those failures too, right? So Spirit, why is the Chariot here? Show me what I need to see when it comes to this Chariot energy, please. Why is the Chariot here? Why is this Chariot energy here, Spirit? Where are we at? An hour and a half in? All right. Chariot energy, Spirit, Chariot energy. What is this harmony and balance within my Virgo? What did I say? The failures. I feel like, honestly, Spirit's trying to tell you, hey, look, you need to acknowledge the failures within your life. I feel like as analytical as you are, Virgo, it should be very easy for you to, but Spirit's trying to tell you, you need to acknowledge the failures. Yes, I get it. You look at it as a failure. You chunk it up to a loss. But there's this strong emphasis on going back and evaluating these losses, this heartbreak, the things that you've walked away from, okay? All right, Spirit, why is the Knight of Cups here? What is the action being taken? Ace of Wands, to a new passionate beginning, the power of passion, right? To intimacy. The Moon, things that were illusions before, right? Makes sense. If you go back and, yeah, the things that you didn't want to change before, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles, the Lord of Prudence. Yeah, definitely makes sense. So I do feel like, honestly, I feel like once something fails, Lord of Strife, yeah. I feel like once something fails, again, it's like it's a loss to you, so you just keep moving, right? Spirit's trying to tell you to take action when it comes to the things that you couldn't change. Take action, and not even take action, but yes, take action, right? Take action towards love, towards the things that didn't change when it came to love, towards the things that you worked on really hard that failed you, okay? Not only that, but the things that you were passionate about that failed you. I feel like there's illusions within some of your failures. Makes sense? Again, I feel like you're acknowledging the failures as a failure instead of realizing that there was actually accomplishments in it, okay? So strong emphasis on Spirit having you, if you really fully want this awakening and you want to fully have this love that you're desiring, you need to go back to all of this heartbreak, okay? All of this shit that you left out in the cold, to create the alchemy, to create the balance, to create the light that you need in the dark areas, okay? The things that you have not felt accomplished in. All right. Let's see what this Knight of Swords energy is, Spirit. What is the action that you're taking when it comes to mental clarity? What is the Knight of Swords energy? So we have two knights on the table, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is strong emphasis on taking action, Virgo. Again, I feel like this is that humbling energy, right? I feel like once you take action towards the things that you feel like was complete failure and you start to acknowledge the accomplishments within it, I feel like that's when really this action is going to take place, okay? And I feel like that's when you're going to have a lot of awakening, okay? So honestly, you're going to be taking action and you're going to be very clear when it comes to material success, all right? I feel like, honestly, maybe love or the failure in love has held you back fully from manifesting things, from being fully successful when it comes to money. And so I do feel like, honestly, you're going to take action not only with love, but you're going to take action when it comes to money. You're very clear in your mind. I feel like you're going to analyze. I feel like, honestly, because you're so quick to walk away from things that don't serve you, which is not the case for most people. Most people get stuck on things that don't serve them, okay? So for you, it's a little bit different. For you, again, you're very quick to move, very quick to go, right? You analyze things and you're gone once it has not worked out for you. So ultimately, again, you're having to go back to your failures. You're having to go back and analyze those failures and find the victory within those failures. Again, the things that never changed. But strong emphasis on passion. So I do feel like this is a person, straight up. I feel like this is someone from your past that you had a very passionate connection with that you walked away from because there was some form of deceit, lies, illusions, infidelity maybe. And I feel like, honestly, again, because you saw these things and you analyzed them, you walked away, but Spirit's telling you to relive this person. And I don't mean physically in the 3D relive them, but Spirit's telling you to go back and think about this situation. You'll know who this is. You'll know exactly what it is that you need to do, okay? Again, acknowledge the accomplishments within the failure of that connection. All right. Yep. Hermit at the bottom of the deck, right? Going within. Evaluating your life, but also trusting in divine. All right. Beautiful card. Very, very beautiful card. This is about the voice of light. Listen to the light. All right. Let's go ahead and just pull overall energy for my Virgos, and then we will get into the Capricorn reading. All right. All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Virgo's energy, please. Show me what I need to see when it comes to this Virgo's energy, please. The Chaser. So I feel like you're going to have to go back towards the Chaser. The person that you ran from, okay? Strong emphasis on the person that has chased you, okay? I feel like, honestly, the reason they chased you is because you abandoned them. And automatically it created codependency, Virgo. So this is why I think Spirit wants you to go back and relive, again, this person that you've walked away from, that maybe, again, there was infidelity. Maybe you cheated. Maybe they didn't cheat. Maybe you cheated because there was not enough passion in the connection, okay? Because remember, energy is very fluid, so it can be either or. Regardless, I feel like, honestly, Spirit wants you to relive this Chaser energy, so that you can fully understand, why this person chased you, why this person was codependent on you. But more importantly, that's because there's something else for you to learn through the Chaser, right? Spirit, what else do you have for my Virgos? Spirit, what else do you have for my Virgos? Remember how you got the no? Yeah, look, karmic relationship. Relive the karmic relationship. Remember how the first card that came out for you was, most definitely, was no, right? To postpone, to wait. I feel like what that is because I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you to wait to go into a new adventure, to wait to go into a new beginning. Because again, you need to relive this past situation and see the accomplishments within this Chaser, within this failure. Okay. When you walked away from this person, and again, you Virgos who are on here that this message is for, again, sometimes the messages just come through the way they come through. I can't control the messages. Okay. But ultimately you had this person feeling like they weren't enough. And so that created a lot of ego, jealousy kind of issues. So I feel like that person became very clingy, and it made you even run even faster, right? Colded them, like whatever, ghosted them, whatever. But I do feel like, honestly, look, because again, Spirit's telling you, reminisce, go back, really focus on that energy. There's a reason for it, right? Spirit's still telling you, not today. Don't move forward quite yet. I need you to relive your past so that you can make memories and learn from the past, okay? There's something that you didn't learn from the failure of this connection, period, okay? It was a karmic relationship, right? Karmic relationships are made to teach you. Yes, they're also karma involved, right? So bad karma, there's a lot of turmoil, toxic energy, resentment, lessons to be learned. But more importantly, the most important thing with karmic relationships is to let go so that you can love yourself. So I do feel like, Virgo, honestly, this situation, this past tense situation, has you still not loving yourself. Yes, you're being very analytical to the people that come into your circles. Yes, you're being very analytical to the people that are going to be a part of your life, but ultimately there's still this avoiding you, right? Avoiding this unconditional love within you. So again, it's important to let go, but it's more important to learn what you were supposed to learn so that you can let go and love yourself, okay? And this would explain the kisses, right? Kisses is unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. This is that one love energy. I feel like, honestly, you need to find this love within you. You need to reminisce about this past energy so that you can find the love within yourself. But more importantly, so that when you do love yourself, you attract what it is that you are. Law of attraction, right? Self-love, self-value, self-worth. You attract somebody who has self-love, self-value, self-worth, and you end up ultimately falling in love, right? Yeah, see, coffee cup, get out there, date someone new. I do feel like Spirit's telling you to wait. Don't postpone going and meet someone new until you learn what you were supposed to learn from this past energy, okay? Once you have learned what it is that you're supposed to learn from this past energy, you learn how to love yourself. Once you fully understand the reason for this karmic relationship, again, once you have that unconditional love, then Spirit's giving you the okay to get out there and date, to go out there and conversate, enjoy the moment, feel uplifted, have friends, right? Enjoy life. All of this happened for you to create boundaries, straight up, Virgo. I feel like if you don't address this past energy, I feel like you're going to be very analytical to the next person that comes. And for some reason, Spirit has this strong emphasis on you not ruining this next one, okay? And I say that in the most respectful way possible, okay? This next one coming in, you don't want to make it a karmic relationship, okay? You don't. All I'm hearing is no. Postpone. Wait. Work on yourself. Find value within yourself. Learn from the karmic relationship of your past so that you can embrace this new love coming in, okay? And I'm just saying this because it's coming. It's not coming out in this reading, but the energy is here, okay? Spirit is bracing you for a new love coming in, period. So it's time to relive these karmic cycles so that you can fully, again, learn what it is that you were supposed to learn so that you can embrace the new in a correct way, in a new way, in a changed way, okay? All right. Virgo, that is all I have for you guys. I will see y'all if you're in a relationship, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the relationship readings. If you are in a third-party situation or in a karmic situation, I'll see you guys on Friday. If you guys are the single ones, I will see you guys next week where we will do the same thing, all right? With that being said, I love you guys. Stay blessed, blessed to be, and I will see you guys later. All right, so my beautiful Capricorns, we're going to get into your reading now. Woo! Okay? Yes, I've been on here for almost 2 hours, and I still have probably about another 45 minutes to go. My ass hurts, okay? I've been sitting on my ass for 6 hours today straight, probably longer setting up. All right, it is what it is. I love you guys, and I'm willing to do that because, again, I'm trying to raise the energy of our universe, okay, of our world. So we're going to be tapping into Capricorn's energy, right? Capricorn energy is the master and the conserver of the world, right? Of Earth, not the world, of Earth. I honestly feel like what was I going to say? My Capricorns are very cautious, okay? My Capricorns are not only cautious, but damn, are they hard workers, okay? I love my Capricorn energies. My Capricorns can be very talkative, okay? It's this energy of, I don't want to say materialistic because I am going to say materialistic because it is what it is. Materialistic means anything that is tangible, okay? I know people get the wrong idea when you call someone materialistic, but it's not a bad thing. It means you manifest. It means you work hard, right? So ultimately, my Capricorns are my manifestors, right? You're hardworking. It's easy to manifest things, right? Again, you can serve. You master the earthly possessions, okay? It just is what it is. Out of all earth signs, you are the most hardworking. You are definitely going to manifest the quickest. It's going to be almost natural to you, okay? It just is what it is. I remember forget, don't follow. We also have the courageous peony, and we have star brothers, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, I remember this is that soul plan. I feel like you are getting intuitive hits, and I feel like for my Capricorns, this is very hard because my Capricorns are more of the materialistic, the 3D. Capricorns are not going to be as intuitive as, say, my Tauruses. My Capricorns are not going to be as intuitive or analytical as my Virgos, right? So I do feel like out of all earth signs, my Capricorns, again, are the last to be intuitive, okay? It's not going to be the case for all of you guys, but for most of you. So I do feel like, honestly, there's this hard distinguished, or it's hard for you to distinguish the difference between fated life and destiny, right? The things that are fated and the things that are destiny. It's important to understand that that is a part of the soul plan. That is not your capability of understanding. The only way to fully understand it and embrace it is to seek those answers within, like I told Taurus and like I told Virgo, okay? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. That's beautiful. Be the leader you wish you had. So I do feel like a lot of my Capricorns are feeling the weight of the world, okay? The weight of the earth, right? On their shoulders. I do feel like, honestly, a lot of my Capricorns are feeling very stuck and frustrated. Again, being as a hardworking person as you are, Capricorn, it's just very hard for you when things are going unaccordingly, right? Or not accordingly to plan. But I do feel like, honestly, a lot of my Capricorns are stuck. Okay, it's this energy of stuck. It's this energy of yearning and wanting a new beginning. And with the forge, don't follow, this is Spirit saying, lead by example. Be the leader that you're looking for, right? So I feel like a lot of my Capricorns, because you are so materialistic, and I don't mean that in a bad way, again, because you are the manifester, right? You are the master. You are the conserver of earth. This is beautiful. That is materialistic. That is manifestation. That is coin. That is earth. Okay? Again, master. Capricorn, master of earth. Straight up. You have to be that leader instead of looking for that leadership. Does that make sense? I feel like you guys have been looking for the leadership. You've been looking for advice. And it's like, no, Capricorn. You need to understand you're the master of the earth. You've got this. You are the leader when it comes to earth, okay? When it comes to tangible things, money, coin, people, places, and things. The courageous peony, right? Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Remember when I was saying I feel like a lot of my Capricorns are very talkative? I feel like some of you guys feel like that's like the worst part of you, but that's actually the best part of you, okay? I feel like sometimes you're afraid to let yourself be seen. There's something very unique about you, Capricorn, and Spirit's telling you, show the world this uniqueness, okay? We also have Star Brothers. Horus energy, okay? I love my Horus energy. It's all about protection, okay? It's about being loyal and trusting in things, trusting in earth, trusting in the universe, and trusting in just the way things are working out, period, okay? Loyalty, safety, protection, again, Horus energy, okay? So I do feel like Spirit's telling you, you are protected, okay? Again, this is why Spirit's telling you to be the leader that you're depending on. Be the leader that you want or you're seeking, okay? Again, let yourself be seen as the leader, all right? You're protected. Don't worry. Spirit has you, okay? Remember, the fated life versus destined life, okay? So let's take a look at you, Capricorn. Let's see where your energy's at, okay? Let's see where your energy's at, what you're dealing with in your circle, within your energy, and then we'll take a look at your love, okay? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Capricorn's energy, please. Also, those of you guys who are catching this live, I will be putting timestamps as soon as my live is over, for those of you guys kind of popping in between. You will not be able to fast forward or rewind while this is live. So as soon as it's done, I'll go back through and I will put in those timestamps for you guys, okay? All right, Spirit, show me my Capricorn's energy, please. I communicate with compassion in reverse. So I feel like, honestly, maybe sometimes, Capricorn, you get a little bit in your ego and you're not very compassionate, okay? Or somebody you're dealing with is in that energy, okay? I do the best that I can in reverse. So I do feel like, honestly, even though you may feel that you're doing the best that you can, there's always better that you can do, okay? This is why I think Spirit's trying to tell you, be the leader that you're looking. Again, you're not fully the best that you can be, okay? And that's not knocking you, Okay, nobody's fully the best that they can be. We're not all divine, right? We're not God. We're not of God, right? I mean, we are of God, but we are not godly. We are not divine yet. We're still in that process of learning how to be divine, right? So I do feel like there's a part of you that feels like you've done the best that you can. But again, strong emphasis on spirit telling you to be the leader that you are seeking leadership from, right? Be that person. Do the best. Be the best that you can. I have affirmed that all life is sacred. So I do still feel, and this is because you are an earth sign Capricorn. So you know that life is sacred. You know that life is precious. You know that life is, it has an ending, right? So you really value life. You value the concept of life, the concept of death, because without life, there is no death. Without death, there is no life. I feel like a lot of my Capricorns are the ones who would not cry at a funeral. My Capricorns would be the ones, laughing in the back of the room that probably people would be like, why the hell is somebody laughing at a funeral, right? Little does everybody else know that is the beauty of death, is life, right? It was the life that was lived. And I feel like, honestly, Capricorn, you understand that value of life so well, and it's such a beautiful energy. It really is. Again, all life to you. You affirm that all life is sacred, and you know this. And I feel like, honestly, again, remember with the messages from Spirit saying, don't worry, you just be you, right? Because I feel like, again, you stand out in a room, not because of your looks, not because of, something being off the wall or your hair being a mess, but you stand out in a room because your presence, because your energy is different, okay? And of course, you're the master of the earth. So a lot of people are going to gravitate towards you. They're going to want to have conversations with you. Again, this is why you probably communicate so well. Maybe not even communicate so well, but this is why you're so talkative, okay? We also have, I keep the waters pure. This is very interesting. So a lot of my Capricorns are very in tune with their emotions, okay? You're very in tune with the emotions. You're pure with your emotions. I don't feel any evil intentions with you, okay? I feel like, honestly, when you love somebody, you love somebody. It is what it is. You don't sugarcoat anything. You tell them what it is. You show this love. I feel like, honestly, when you're in a relationship, people know they're loved by you, okay? There's this pureness in your love, in your emotions that is absolutely beautiful, Capricorn. Let's get one more card, Spirit. One more card, please. One more card for my Capricorn energy, please. My makeup's all smeared. I've been up since like 5 this morning. It is what it is, all right? Capricorn energy, one more card, please, for my Capricorn's energy, Spirit. One more card for my Capricorn's energy. One more card, Spirit, for Capricorn energy, please. I give blessings in the reverse. So I do feel like, honestly, this stupid fly. Also at the bottom of the deck, I am peaceful in reverse. I honestly feel like there is a part of you, though, Capricorn, that's not very accepting to some things. Okay, maybe not all, but to some things. So maybe you're a little bit, it's like if you don't agree, you don't bless it. Like you don't approve, right? So I do feel like sometimes, Capricorn, you can be a little biased. I'm gonna be straight up. Or if not you, someone you're dealing with, okay? But coming out through your energy, it's giving me the vibes that sometimes you're a little bit biased, okay? Nothing wrong with it. We all have our own things, our own, disadvantages and our own pluses, right? Our own advantages. But all in all, as someone who can manifest and master the earthly possessions, you got to have something wrong with you. You can't be absolutely perfect, okay? But I do feel like you're a little bit biased with some things, not all, okay? And the reason that's important to bring up is because there's clearly something that Spirit wants you to know. So let's clarify what's going on with why you don't get blessings, okay? Or why is it that you are being biased, and why is Spirit addressing this issue? Spirit, show me what I need to do, need to see when it comes to my Capricorns, and what it is that they're not giving blessings to. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. All right. We have the Empress in reverse. We also have Fortitude, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, you're not giving your blessing when it comes to your counterpart. I feel like, honestly, you really doubt that you're deserving of an Empress energy or an Emperor energy. I feel like there's weaknesses within you, Capricorn, that makes you feel like you're not the best counterpart, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, you feel like you don't deserve. So the biasness is within yourself, Capricorn. It's not that you're biased with someone else. You're biased with yourself. You feel like you're not deserving of love, Capricorn. Okay? Like, no, you're very deserving of love. And this energy you have to get out of, okay? That explains why Spirit wanted me to bring it up. So you are deserving of love. Don't think that you're not, okay? Let's see what's going on with what it is that you can do better here with I do the best that I can in reverse. Spirit, what else can my Capricorn do better? Show me what I need to see when it comes to what my Capricorns can do better, please. All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Capricorns, please. What is it that they can do better? Show me what I need to see when it comes to my, okay, something flipped. I saw something flip, I thought. That's not. Spirit, what can my Capricorns do better? Queen of Cups, love, self-love, right? I feel like, honestly, you can love better, okay? I really do. I do feel like there's, again, I feel like because you feel like you're not deserving of love, this is why you can do better when it comes to emotions. You can do better when it comes to love, self-love, okay? Deserving of love and being blessed with love. Why don't, ooh, the Queen of Swords is also flipped over, okay? This has to do with being clear. I feel like you can do better when it comes to being clear on some things. Maybe you don't communicate very well. Maybe you get excited and you start talking really fast. Maybe you get really excited and you just start talking too much. And I feel like, honestly, because your brain is working so fast, Capricorn, your words can't catch up, okay? So this is why this is coming through. This is Spirit saying, hey, look, you can do better when it comes to your communication, okay? You can do better when it comes to how fast your brain is moving and how fast your lips are moving, okay? What is it that my Capricorn is not communicating with compassion? What is it that my Capricorn, again, is not communicating with compassion? The way you manifest. So maybe sometimes, Capricorn, you're a little biased because you are the master of earthly possessions, and so it is easier for you to manifest things. But ultimately, I do feel like sometimes you're not compassionate to those who are less fortunate. And I don't mean that in every way possible, okay? So don't take it offensive. But what I'm saying is sometimes because things can, and this isn't the case for all of my Capricorns, okay? So again, if this isn't for you, don't try to make it fit. If it is for you, then you understand. I do feel like, honestly, because you manifest so well, Capricorn, sometimes you don't understand how other people can't, right? So there's where this little bit of biasness comes in. You're like, what are you talking about? Just do it. Well, I'm sorry, Capricorn, but not everybody's blessed like you, okay? Not everybody is the master and the conserver of the earth. You know, we have other powers in other areas. So it's just Spirit's wanting me to address this. Maybe you're having some issues with people around you because you're not understanding how they can't manifest, how they don't have finances in line, or how they can't afford things. And for those of you guys that this isn't the case, then again, just leave this and take what resonates for you. But ultimately, again, I feel like you're not fully compassionate to these things because you don't understand them. So it's not like you're intentionally being rude to someone or intentionally bringing someone down. It's just that you're not understanding how come they can't manifest like you, okay? All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your love and see what's going on with love for my Capricorns, okay? All right. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Sorry, just trying to mix the cards up a little bit, okay? Okay, there's a few things that are in the upright here. The whole deck here? Oh, no, it was just those things that I put back. I'm sorry, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and find out what's going on with your love life, all right, Capricorn? All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Capricorn's love life, please. Show me what I need to see when it comes to my Capricorn's love life, please. Possible new energy coming in, possible past energy coming in, current energies of my Capricorns. Show me what I need to see when it comes to the love life of my Capricorns, please. Hesitation already, just like Virgo, right? Virgo was hesitation. Tower. Okay, change. Something's happening right now. All right, Capricorn. I do feel like there's a lot of changes happening around you. It's important to understand, though, that this is divine intervention, okay? So, Knight of Cups energy. Eight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Let's get a few more cards, Spirit. A few more cards, please. Wow. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. What the hell? Almost. Okay. Okay. Spirit's telling me that you're really focused on someone else being a leader, maybe in the work atmosphere, or something that has to do with like, okay, no, it's work. Okay, so there's someone in your work scenario that you keep like, you want to be like. This is why Spirit's telling you be the leader that you are leaning towards, right? Spirit's saying don't seek this person as a leader. You are the leader. This is why there's issues with this manifestation. I don't feel like you guys are struggling or anything, Capricorn. I feel like there's this need for more. There's this need for expansion. There's this need to be a leader, to expand. But again, you're leaning towards somebody else for this, so you're not doing it yourself. Does that make sense, Capricorn? So it's a little bit of prosperity coming through for your reading, okay? I also feel like you're having a hard time manifesting love, period. Let's get one more card, Spirit. One more card, please. I do feel like you're waiting for love, okay? Or you're waiting to take action. Ten of Swords energy, bottom of the deck, Temperance. Yeah, here's this damn past energy again. What is up with the returning of this ex? Everybody wants this reconciliation in past tense. Everybody, okay? I don't get it, but it is what it is. All right. So with the Tower energy, like I said, I feel like divine intervention has stepped in when it comes to things that are happening around you. I feel like a lot of things are falling apart. I feel like you're questioning, what's going on? Why can't things work out? Why are you having such a hard time? Whether this is in the avenue of love or finances, especially as the consumer and master of material things, it's very hard for you to not fully understand why things aren't working out right, okay? It doesn't help that there's a pandemic. Okay, let me just say, a fake pandemic at that. Knight of Cups energy. Again, there's this energy of you really, this stupid fly is about to get squished. There's this energy of you wanting to take action when it comes to love, but not really knowing how, okay? Maybe this is why there's this energy of you leaning towards someone else to get this help. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. It's got to make sense to you in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like you've done a lot of evaluating when it comes to the things that you've manifested. I feel like you've done a lot of evaluating. I feel like you're having a hard time trusting your intuition. I feel like you're having a hard time trusting in the divine process because, again, Capricorn, you're so grounded, right? Again, you're the master of the earthly possessions. You're very grounded. So out of all earth signs, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to trust your intuition, but it's coming through in the center of your reading. So I do feel like you need to trust your intuition, or you need to at least tap into your intuition as much as you can, okay? And this is right next to the Knight of Cups. So this is about taking action with love. I feel like you have to trust your intuition to be able to take action with love, okay? Page of Swords, I feel like you want to be clear. I feel like you want to communicate things. More specifically, I feel like you want to really communicate on the things that you're not manifesting in specific love, okay? I feel like there's this need to want to put an ending to the way that you used to think. I feel like, honestly, you feel like the way you think holds you back from fully manifesting, and I feel like that's right. I feel like that's your intuition telling you you're right. This is why Spirit's saying keep trusting your intuition, and I promise you that intuition, that insight, those intuitive hits will keep getting harder and harder, okay? Like, not harder to get, but harder hitting, right? I do feel like the way you're thinking has stopped you from manifesting love, okay? Let's clarify, and then we'll get into overall energy, all right, Capricorns? All right, what is this Tower moment, Spirit? What is this Tower moment here? Show me what I need to see when it comes to this Tower moment, please. 7 of Swords, Fortitude in reverse, weakness. Okay, so Spirit is destroying things around you that are weak, okay? Or Spirit is destroying things around you that are making you weak, period, okay? Right now you feel like things are really unstable, and as someone who is the master of earth, this is very hard for you. Again, you feel like the need to work harder, right? You're not understanding that things are unstable because divine doesn't want these things for you because they're unstable for you. I feel like you're pushing really hard to make things stable, and ultimately it's leading to weaknesses, stagnation, problems, fears, okay? Spirit, what's going on with the Knight of Cups? What is this action towards love? I feel like you do want to communicate with someone. I feel like you do want to share love with somebody. I say not because it was scrumptious, but okay, makes sense. I do feel like, honestly, you want to take things towards, you want to take action towards something that you feel unaccomplished. Obviously, love, right? I do feel like there's a little bit of immaturity when it comes to the way that you're trying to manifest love. Again, I feel like a part of you is not fully trusting your intuition, and so ultimately there's hesitation, okay? Not only is there hesitation, but there's doubt. Again, strong emphasis, just like Virgo, on paying attention to the failures instead of the accomplishments. So even Capricorn, with the things that are, being swept from underneath your feet, the things that are unstable, ultimately I feel like you're not seeing what you can learn from that and growing. Instead, you're trying to just fix it, right? Anything that's unstable for you, it's like you're perfected on, or you're mastering fixing it, instead of just understanding that some things Spirit is taking from you because it's not made for you. Again, because you're so grounded, Capricorn, it's hard for you to understand divine process, divine timing, divine plan, destiny, and fate, okay? This would make sense why the first card out was to understand the difference between what is destined and what is fated, okay? Go to Google, search up destiny. Search up the definition of destiny and search up the definition of fate, okay? Spirit, what is the 8 of Pentacles? Show me the 8 of Pentacles energy, please. Show me this 8 of Pentacles energy. 10 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, again, this is emphasis on the things that have ended or the things that aren't working out. They're oppressing you. Because you are so focused on fixing these things and mastering them, right? That perfection. That perfection has created oppression. Not saying that perfection is bad. I'm just saying, in this situation, when it comes to the things that you're evaluating, okay, the things that you're really thinking about, whether this is money, love, all of it, doesn't matter. The point is that endings, things not working out, you not being able to achieve things, is actually creating your oppression. This is why Spirit is destroying things for you, to push you to your limits, to have you reevaluate things. 8 of Pentacles. Let's get a few more cards for Eight of Pentacles, because this can actually go into way more things. So I just want to make sure here that I'm clear. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. That's why you're not manifesting what you want. Again, you're focused on things that ended, that spirit, okay, that divine, that the creator has ended because it wasn't made for you. But you're taking it upon yourself to relive this destruction, to relive this ending and try to master it and fix it, right? This is why Spirit's telling you to be the leader that you're depending on, right? Ultimately, again, you're not manifesting because Spirit doesn't want you to manifest this. Straight up. There's some things that go beyond your understanding, your earthly understanding, Capricorn. This is why Spirit wants you to look up the definition between fate and destiny, okay? All right, so what's going on with the Page of Swords energy, Spirit? Why is the Page of Swords here? So if you can't manifest love, it's because, again, you're caught up on an ending of love, okay? An ending that divine ended because you weren't growing. There was stagnation, right? It wasn't made for you. Spirit comes in and ends it, and here you are still trying to work on it. Here you are still trying to master it. Spirit's like, no, right? Yeah, look. What's crossing you? The Two of Cups. Union, destiny. You're not able to manifest this, but you want it, okay? I do feel like you're very clear, though. You're very clear on wanting this Two of Cups. You're wanting new love. You're wanting this union. And, you know, it doesn't even matter if this is someone from your past or someone brand new. Ultimately, you know what you want when it comes to the Two of Cups. You're very clear on what you want. Page of Cups energy. I do feel like, though, there's a part of you that can't communicate this. Or, no, it's not that you can't communicate it, because you fully can communicate this. It's just that you're not manifesting it, okay? Sorry, again, for my internet connection, you guys. Why is the Page of Swords here, Spirit? Show me the Page of Swords energy. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Where are we on time? 2:12? Okay, we're still good. Spirit, show me the Page of Swords energy, please. Why is the Page of Swords here? What is it that is not, or what is it that is being communicated? What is it that my Capricorn is being clear on? What do I need to see when it comes to the Page of Swords energy? Spirit, show me what I need to see, please. Page of Swords energy, Spirit. Page of Swords energy. Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. So I honestly feel like with a lot of my Capricorns, it's like in some of your love connections, it's been really passionate, but no love. And also vice versa. There was love, but no passion. So I do feel like, honestly, this is one thing that you know you're clear about when it comes to the union, when it comes to what it is that you want. You want to make sure you want both. You want love and passion, okay? You want that Two of Cups energy, right? You want it to be equal, give and take. Yeah. You want the Ten of Pentacles. You're very clear. You know what it is, all right? You know what it is that you want long-term. You want the stability. You want wealth, okay? You want success. You want the home, the tradition, the values. You want to share this with a person, okay? With your one and only person, your other half, this person who is going to be passionate, who is also going to love you, okay? Bottom of the Swords, Lord of Rest after strife. I do feel like you've been going through some shit, though, honestly, Capricorn, but why is it that you're not actually manifesting this? If you're clear on what it is that you want, why aren't you manifesting it? What's going on here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles? That's why I was like thrown back that the Ace of Pentacles was even coming through in the reverse, because again, Capricorn, you're the master of the earth, right? You are materialistic. You are the world. You are the word materialistic. Like, you can manifest anything you want in this earth, right? So why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why are you not manifesting it? What's going on here? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Spirit, show me why the Ace of Pentacles is here in reverse. Eight of Cups, Lord of Abandoned Success. Because you're focused on the shit that's abandoned. The shit that's unstable. Again, you're focused on things that Spirit's trying to end for you. Emphasis on that energy, okay? Six of Pentacles. It's creating a lack of a victory. It's creating a lack of material success, okay? Because you have to remember, manifestation is relationships as well. Anything that is tangible, people, places, and things, right? Yep, Nine of Pentacles. Again, Lord of material gain. I feel like, honestly, you're not manifesting these things because you are focused on something that has been abandoned or something that has abandoned you. Also, to something that's very unstable here, okay? Very unstable. So what's this Ten of Swords? Is this you finally putting an end to this unstable, abandoned type of energy? So what's going on here, Spirit? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Three of Wands. Lord of established strength. Yeah, you know you had to go through this. And even if you don't know that you had to go through this, Capricorn, now you know, okay? You had to go through this so that you could rightfully end out the old way of thinking, okay? Anything else when it comes to this Ten of Swords energy, Spirit? Yep. Yeah, you're putting an ending to the old way of thinking so that you can honestly manifest this love, so that you can fully have what it is that you want. You know that staying on things that are unstable are no good for you, and you know that you're not manifesting the things that are deserving. Yep, Seven of Wands. I do feel like, honestly, you're putting an ending to these problems and these fears, straight up, okay? And with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, it's making me feel like, honestly, this unstable, this unstable and abandoned feeling is this reconciliation that you're wanting, okay? The failure, yep. Yep, illusions, yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Capricorn energy, please. Show me and my Capricorns what they need to see, please. Show me the energy of my Capricorn's life and love, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Okay. Spirit, show me the energy of my Capricorns, please. Show me and my Capricorns what they need to see. All right, let's take a look here. All of your cards came out at once. Very interesting. We have the Sword and the Rose. This is being clear, being very clear and taking action when it comes to love. Look, here's that passion you wanted. Straight up. I feel like passion's really coming in here. We also have love, unconditional love. This is that loving yourself. I feel like this connection, honestly, was made to teach you how to love yourself. Look, yeah, self-indulgence, how to really focus on you, how to be the leader. Because of this, again, this past energy, it had you feeling like you weren't enough. And so ultimately, this is why you're not able to manifest love, because you're still focused on this unstable effort here, okay? And because you are focused on this unstable effort, right? The things that weren't fulfilled, the things that weren't successful. Again, you were feeling like you weren't enough, but this had to take place. This destruction had to take place. This unstableness had to take place so that you could self-indulge, right? So that you could take the time to, I feel like you need to rest. I feel like you haven't rested. I feel like you've been go, 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 go. I feel like you need to find that love for yourself and that passion for yourself and put that self-indulgence, right? Put that into you. It's about that healing heart. Not only is it about that healing heart, but it's also about the Hand of Cards. It's about understanding that love is a game, okay? And because love is a game, you cannot expose your hand, okay? And I feel like with this unstable energy, I feel like you gave all of your love, you showed your whole entire hand, you didn't play the game, okay? So ultimately, that's what's going on, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, it's interesting. All of my readings leading up to now has been because of past energy not being able to fully allow a new beginning. So ultimately, it's important to understand, Capricorn, that you, just like Taurus and Virgo and all of my fire signs, ultimately have to let go of the past, learn from the past, learn what it is that you're supposed to learn, and move forward, okay? So currently, right now, there is no new love coming in, okay? I feel like the new love that is coming in is self-love, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, that's all I have for you guys. Earth signs, thank you guys so much for checking out my video. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Blessed be. I will see those of you guys who are in a committed relationship. We will be doing the committed relationship readings tomorrow. I will be on pretty late tonight. I still have my air signs to do and my water signs to do. So I'll probably be on all night till about 3 in the morning. Same thing with tomorrow too. But again, tomorrow we're going to be doing relationships. Okay. So we're going to be looking at the same situation we looked at here, but for relationships. Okay. And then on Friday, if you guys are interested in the karmic relationship, third party situations, it's complicated. That's going to be on Friday. Okay. All right, you guys. So I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. And I will see you guys either tomorrow, Friday, or if not, for my singles out there, I'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye.